I am coming on today because I'd like to show you my everyday makeup routine using cream blush. I love cream blush because it's something that's universal for everybody to use. It's really easy, and because it's cream, it doesn't dry out your skin as much as a powder blush might. And if you are feeling dry or you have dry skin, then it's a nice option for you to keep your skin feeling hydrated. So let's get started. Okay, so to start off, we're going to be using foundation by Beautycounter. This is linen, and it's a hydrating foundation. So to start off, I'm going to be putting about a dime size, not too much, on the back of my hand, like so. And then I'm going to use the retractable brush by Beautycounter. I love this brush because it's nice and fluffy, really easy to use. So you swirl the brush into the product, and then I like to start in the center of my face. So pressing and swirling. Okay, so you can see that that foundation just leaves a really flawless finish, and it's really light and looks super natural. I love it. Next up is the concealer. So I'm going to be using Beautycounter's concealer pen in light. I can also wear fair, but I'm going to be using light today. Okay, and we're going to use the ring finger to tap and press the concealer into the skin. Okay, so concealer is done. If you want to continue to conceal, you can wherever you feel like you need it. For example, sometimes I'll conceal straight down my nose, so I get a little redness there. And same thing right in the center of my chin. Next, we're going to use the cream blush. So this is Beautycounter's Color Pinch Cream Blusher in color Caramel, and I am obsessed with this color. It is a really pretty bronze, kind of brownish pink. So to start, we just, I smile like I do when I put on blush, and I start at the apple of my cheek and just lightly add the color to your face. I know it looks kind of crazy, but you can't really do it wrong. I use a fluffy brush to blend. And so I blend it right up into my hairline. And I just love the way that this cream blush looks. So I'm going back in with my retractable brush what I used for the foundation, and I blend the edges just so everything's nice and soft and combined. Next, I'm going to put some primer on my eyes. This is MAC's Prep and Prime. Just need a tiny bit. So the eye primer is going to give you a long-lasting look for your eyeshadow, so it'll stay on all day. For my eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using Beautycounter's Ultimate Nudes palette. This palette is amazing. It has every color you could ever want. So I'm gonna go in with a flat brush, this eggshell color. You tap it in and dust off the excess. And then you just tap and press that color all over. Okay, next I'm going to use a brush that has a tapered point, kind of like a pen. And I'm gonna go in with Canyon. This is a really nice brown. Perfect for every day. So I hold it like a pen and I close my eye and I start at the corner of my eye and start to fill in just on the end of the eye. Okay, next we're gonna blend it with a fluffy brush. I'm gonna use this one. And you really can't over blend. And I'm just using a brush that has nothing on it. So that's the kind of eyeshadow I would like for every day. Just a little bit of something to neutralize some of the redness and other discoloration that I had on my eyelid, but I don't want to look like I'm wearing a ton of makeup. If I did want to have a more dramatic eye, I would go in with another color and really sweep it up all over the crease and build more dimension there. All right, I'm going to go back in with the brush I started with, dip into the eggshell again, and just go underneath the brow. Next, I'm going to create an eyeliner look with shadow. So I'm gonna use the Espresso Brown, and I'm going to use a brush that has angled sharp edge. So you just tap and dust off the extra powder that you have on the brush. And I like to close my eye, hold it up a little bit, and then just tap. I do like to use a pencil sometimes too, but I find that shadow is a little bit more forgiving, and if you don't make the line perfect, it's okay. You can even go in with that pencil brush and smudge the shadow a little bit so it's a little bit smokier. Okay, next I'm going to go in with mascara. I'm using Beautycounter's Volumizing Mascara in black. Starting at the lash line, you're going to wiggle and shift your brush back and forth. And I like to lean back, even though it looks kind of crazy. That helps you from getting mascara onto your eyelid. So I'm holding my brush horizontal for this part, and then I kind of tip it upwards for the ends. You can see that makes a big difference. I just tap along the bottom. So I'm just going to use a dry Q-tip to remove the mascara that I got on my cheek. And I'm just twirling it and lifting it up. So now I didn't smudge any of the black. And I'm just going to touch that spot. Okay, so now I'm going to do my brows. I'm using Beautycounter's brow pencil in medium. I love this pencil because one side is the spoolie brush, other side is the pencil. And so I look to the side and start at the top. I make hair-like strokes. Starting from the corner all the way up to the arch. It's just incredible what a little bit of eyebrow pencil can do. Make sure you brush and blend up at the end. So I'm going to do the other eye. So I love how my brows look when they're filled in. It makes such a huge difference for me. On my lips, I'm going to use Beautycounter's Lip Sheer in the color Petal. This is a beautiful light bright pink. I love the lip sheers because they're super smooth and silky and they last a really long time. So that's my final look. I think you can see it's really natural, it doesn't look overdone, and it's just blends perfectly in with the rest of my skin. So I hope you guys enjoyed learning a little bit about how to use cream blush today, and looking forward to demoing for you guys again soon. Bye!